Welcome to this week's edition of the CAA Men's Basketball 3-Point Play presented by Hercules Tires. I'm Rob Washburn alongside Bill Potter, and we're here to give you 3 key points to keep an eye on during this weekend's games. We start with a highly anticipated showdown between 2 of the CAA's hottest teams as Hofstra travels to JMU. The Pride has captured 6 of its last 7 while the Dukes are on a 5-game winning streak and have pulled within a half game of first place in the conference standings. Both of these teams like to get up and down, and there's so many compelling individual matchups, highlighted by a head-to-head battle between the CAA's top 2 scorers in Matt Lewis and Jalen Ray.
Lewis and Ray are 2 of the top contenders for CAA Player of the Year honors, and this matchup's going to go a long way to figure out seeding at the CAA Championship as well. Right now, these teams would slot into the 2 and 3 seeds and be on the same side of the bracket, so we're looking at a possible preview of a CAA tournament meeting too. Entering the season, the spotlight was on Matt Lewis, who was the CAA Preseason Player of the Year, and the senior has delivered, leading the CAA in scoring, ranking 5th in assists, and hitting 47% of his shots. He's also embraced a more balanced JMU offense during this 5-game winning streak. He still takes over when he needs to, but he's involving his teammates in helping a Dukes team with 10 newcomers come together. Now, on the opposite end, Ray entered the season as an honorable mention All-CAA pick, which definitely raised some eyebrows among those who follow Hofstra and the CAA. All he's done this year is rank 2nd in the conference in scoring, 8th in assists, and hit 45 3-pointers this year. Safe to say, when the postseason awards are tabulated, Ray won't be an honorable mention pick.
Both JMU and Hofstra are looking to chase down Northeastern, which returns to the court for the first time since January 24th with a visit to Towson. The Huskies had a tremendous month of January while building a 7-1 league mark, but need to shake off the rust with the conference tournament less than a month away. Meanwhile, Towson is trying to end a 7-game slide, which includes a couple of heartbreaking losses in recent weeks, and build some momentum before the tournament. Bill, what are some keys to look at in this matchup?
It'll be interesting to see how quickly Northeastern is able to shake off the rust, Rob, as Towson's definitely going to be hungry to snap that skid. Now, we dove into the numbers, and 2 of them really stand out. Towson is averaging an offensive rebound on almost 36% of its misses. Northeastern does a great job limiting offensive rebounds, holding teams to a 24% clip. So whomever controls the glass may control the game. Now, on the opposite end of the court, Northeastern's offense was rolling prior to its break, posting an effective field goal percentage of almost 53%. Towson's defense is going to need to step up to contain Tyson Walker, Jameel Telford, and company.
We wrap up this week in the Lowcountry as Charleston host Elon. The Cougars returned from a 3-week pause and recorded a couple of hard-fought victories over Towson last weekend that vaulted them into 4th place in the CAA standings. The Phoenix has dealt with 2 COVID-related pauses during CAA play and is still searching for its first conference win. But despite a 9-point loss to JMU on Tuesday, head coach Mike Schrage felt like his team was making progress, especially with its play in the first half. Bill, how do you see this matchup playing out?
Coach Schrage has mentioned to us before how difficult it is to build consistency when you're starting, stopping, but he really liked the effort of a shorthanded team on Tuesday. Elon's going to need to close out on the perimeter, as Charleston's been one of the best 3-point shooting teams in the CAA, hitting over 38% of its attempts from long range. And Peyton Willis, who joined the team as a graduate transfer this year, has led that effort, knocking down 45% of his threes. On the other end, Hunter McIntosh is routinely featured at the top of the opposition scouting report, but the sophomore has still found a way to post 10 or more points in 9 of Elon's 10 games. And if you need someone to help counter Charleston's 3-point proficiency, McIntosh is a good one to have on your team, as he's hitting almost 39% of his threes this season.
Here's a look at this week's schedule around CAA men's basketball. Thanks for joining us for the CAA Men's Basketball 3-Point Play presented by Hercules Tires. As always, all of the CAA Men's Basketball action can be seen on flowhoops.com.
And CAAsports.com has all the information you need for stats, video, and audio. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram by searching CAA Sports, or on Twitter at CAA Basketball using the hashtag CAA Hoops.
That's all from us today. Enjoy the games, everyone.